Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope everything is okay with you. Now I wanna record a video and I wanna share with you a bit my configuration which I have right now. You can see, for example, here on my lower screen, I have connection, the DP connection to this PC, from this screen to this PC, and now here on this screen you can see my virtual machines which is running right now. I connected all this machine to my switch and to the router, which is here, layer 3 switch, but right now it works like a layer 2 switch. I don't have any configuration for routing on the switch. And this router I use like a router. Then, what I've done before, I configured VLANs on this switch. Also, you can see here's Windows 10, VLAN 10, then Linux Mint VLAN 20, Windows 7 VLAN 30, and also this is Kali, also virtual Kali machine VLAN 14. When I configured on the switch like only default gateway, like subinterfaces, and I like configured static IP addresses for all of my virtual machines. Everything worked. I could ping every machine from every machine. Of course, after Windows, you can't ping from Mint, for example, to Windows because it's firewall settings. When I unchecked firewall, I could ping from all machines could communicate. But I also decided I wanted to configure here DHCP, this router, like a DHCP server, and I've done it. But I couldn't. I mean, these machines couldn't get IP address from DHCP. With static IP address, everything works, but with DHCP, they can't get. And right now, I have no idea why. Also, I had some problem with my configuration, not configuration, but cable management. From here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, I count from left to right side, but on the other hand, it's also quite difficult to understand which one to which one connects. But it's okay. Another step, what I think is a problem for me right now. I don't understand in general. In general, I understand how works VMware interfaces, NIC interfaces, I mean. But it's quite a big problem for me, maybe. I think like some problem with network configuration on VMware and how they connected to Windows, to all of this. This one for DP connection, but all of this it's like for virtual machines, but they don't have direct connection. They connect to VMware. I want to show you maybe edit network interfaces. Here you are. From here you can see, for example, on there is 3, but I have 4 connections. But when you can see all of these 4 connections, and all of them connected. All of them connected. This is virtual machines. All of these 4 has connection to these 5 for DPS. You remember? I think some problem I have here. I am gonna search some information about this, how it works, and I will try to solve this problem. Also, what I'm gonna do today I'm gonna configure this site with DHCP server, but also first of all I wanna try to configure this router 3, which is right here for another site, for another virtual machine. Maybe with here, for example, I have Miss Hyper-V. It's gonna be easier to get DHCP address, or maybe some problems I have with this router. Why? Because every time when I shut down this router and after saving all configuration, it's empty when I start this router. It's also empty. Now I have a solution for this. You can do this, for example, like in this way, all of this configuration which is on my router, but at the same time I don't use this. It's just for just write and understand what's going on there. Also, I can do the same every time I connect to that router, to this router from this PC, directly from this physical PC, and via MobaXterm I have connection. And also I do every time backup, like all configuration I save to, I want to try to show you here. It's not the best records to show you. Here you are, for example, you can see right now USB flash drive which connected to the router, and I save all of this configuration to this USB flash. Then when I start, I just copy all of this configuration to router, and I can use this without any problem. It's quite fast process. But only one problem after this configuration, because these ports on router, they default shut down, and you have to write this command every time manually, no shutdown for this port. All of other configurations just works perfect. We will see maybe some problem with NVRAM here, maybe something else. I will check this one after configuration and this one as well. Okay, now I'm gonna configure this router and these switches to another site with hypervisor. How it will work, I will tell you a bit later. See you in a couple of seconds for you, but for me maybe this evening. And also, guys, forget you to tell you how I'm gonna check how works this router, the DHCP configuration on this router. Also, I wanna connect my PC, just physical PC, directly through the cable to this switch. Also, before I have to configure also VLAN access on some ports. Doesn't matter which one is which one, and I will try how it works just on hardware without VMware workstation NIC configuration, network configuration. Here on this laptop I have installed Kali and Windows 10. I'm gonna use Windows 10 for this, like for this network checking. It's easier for me. Okay, for now that's it. Let's go to do it. Hi everyone again. For me it's the next day, for you it's the same video. Okay, I've done all of this configuration. I tried to get IP address via DHCP from my router, but I couldn't do it. The problem was this router. Not maybe this series, but also I changed this one and another one also, and now I use this router. It's Cisco 4221 series. And with this router, with this configuration, everything works. After I played a bit with the configuration of my NIC cards, I could solve all of this problem. Now, and I decided not to use this kind of routers for my labs. Now, what we have, we can check a bit how it works in general. Right here, for example, but better maybe on my physical PC. All of these PCs, 4 PCs, could get IP addresses from their VLANs. VLAN 40, 30, 20, and 10. Here, you, for example, you can see my mint, but I will show you this from another screen recording. And now I want to check this on my physical PC as well to show you how it works. Okay, it's open. You can see, for example, right now here, I don't have any configuration IP addresses. Now I'm gonna connect Ethernet cable, and I should get IP address from range. This port also has IP has configuration which is connected to VLAN 20 and also port fast. Right now you can see like it's really fast. I can use this. Now let's check IP address. Don't have any IP addresses. And IP config, enter. You can see. But why from 10? No, it's connected to LAN 10. This port belongs to LAN 10. VLAN, I mean. VLAN 10. Or it's better to check. Okay. I'm gonna do this fast. How to check it? Lights don't wanna work. Here you are. It's router, no, on switch. It's better to check it. 20, yes, you can see. Port 20 connects to VLAN 10. Okay. And also was not a problem. On this router, I configured also like a backup. Use flash drive. My previous flash drive couldn't work with this router. After some configuration, after a couple of hours, I could solve this problem as well. But on this flash, I had to format this to FAT32 and speed increase like 49,000, I believe, or something like this during formatting. This is specific configuration for, or if you want to use this for some flash cards, NTFS, it's not gonna work. Maybe for some newer switches or routers, I don't know. Okay, but also today, when I started this one, it also was empty without any configuration. This router was. Switch works perfect. After restarting, all of this just automatically can get all of this configuration from startup config to running config, but this was running config was empty, but I could upload not from flash drive, but just from startup config, this command. Copy startup config to running config, and it works. Like this. Okay. For now, that's it. And I'm gonna also configure another side. I mean this one with DHCP, which is running on this, physically on this PC, which you can see screen here with RDP connection and DHCP server. I haven't configured like nothing, configured nothing here. It's my next step. Okay, see you next time.